Heather Brooks, and I am the chemistry and physics teacher for Calistoga High School. And I'm going to pre-record this so that I can have subtitles so that everybody can understand what I'm saying. And I'm also wanting to just share my screen with you and fit it all within 10 minutes, so I have this pre-recorded. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to give you a quick background on me. I am married. I have 3 kids. I live in Calistoga. And all of my kids are going to the elementary school or junior high school. So I am a co-parent with you. And I love Calistoga. I love working here and living here. So I'm sure I will see you around town. Let's go ahead and I'm going to start sharing my screen. So everyone will be using Google Classroom, including me. So I want to go ahead and start out by, if you access your child's Google Classroom for me, the front stream page is where you're going to hit right away. And the Google Virtual Classroom link right here is really important. So if you click on this link, it's going to take you to a Google Classroom that you can click on things. And so as a parent, I felt this is really helpful for you to navigate all the different things I have going on. It's almost like my little virtual classroom since we aren't in class. First thing is if you click on the laptop, it will take you to the Google Classroom. So that will pop up from there directly if you need to get into my Google Classroom. If you click on the Zoom link right here, it will take you to the Zoom meetings. If you don't know what the school schedule is for certain meetings, the school schedule is right here, and I am Zooming every single class period with your child. And so that's the Zoom link they will click to get on there. I have some calendars up here. If your son or daughter has odd period class with me, so 1, 3, 5, 7, you can click on this. And it will bring up all of the assignments based on the day. Like it'll say today you have this and this due, tomorrow you have this and this due for this class, and they don't have to do anything. It's all self-generated for them from the Google Classroom. But if you click on those, that will bring that up. And if they have an even period class with me, that would be 2, 4, 6. You would click on this one to see what they have due for me. I'm just trying to save time and not click everything. If you click on the mail, that will allow you to see the link to fill out to contact me. So if you need to contact me for any reason, you're worried about your son or daughter in chemistry class, they need help, you're not sure how to help them, go ahead and click on the mailbox, and then your name, chemistry class, email, your personal email, you can put that in there, and then just type whatever you need to ask me. I'm not a robot, and submit. And that will get directly to me. And so again, that's just clicking on the mailbox icon down here. I have a lot of different things that I use for the class. Like we have an online chemistry textbook this year. So if you click on that, it will bring the chemistry textbook up, and then your son or daughter should just put in their email and their password to sign in, and they also can access this online chemistry textbook on their phones. It will read to them, so if they need to listen first and then go back and study more, they can do that. This will be for the lab, so if they click on the glassware, it will be a lab platform that they're going to put a code into. It's called Flint Science to Go, and they will do some labs in there. And then Chem 101 is another app that we will be using. And then last, you also have just Aries down here for the grades. I will be doing both Google Classroom gradebook and Aries gradebook at the same time. So let's go ahead and go back to my class. There's a bunch of stuff in here, like a periodic table you can click on. I have job roles that I give to students, so that also will be something that we use. So on my chemistry class, I just also wanted to show you before time's up that this is a link to all of my lessons. I record all of my lessons and lectures in class time in Zoom. automatically, and it is all posted in a YouTube playlist. Now, the only people that can access this is just the students in the class, and that is it, because that's the only where that you can click on the link. So it's all, you know, safe and protected. Nobody can find the videos on the internet unless they're in this class, and that is it. So you click on that, and it will be all of my lessons. So here we've got an example of that link. You've got all the different classes by date and then that period. If you open those up, you're just going to hear everything that we learned for the day. Also, I wanted to point out to you that here's one of them, and I wanted to show you that we do have class questions, because I use a program called Pear Deck. And that Pear Deck allows me, I have two computers. I've got a computer here, and I have a computer here next to me. And I can see all of your children's screens all at once while we're lecturing and Zooming. And so I'm going to put things up like this. This is actually a pre-recorded lesson on Zoom. And after I go through the lecture, I then will stop and I'll say, okay, answer question 1. And then they are all going to answer, and it instantly will show up on all of my extra screens over here, and I can see what they're understanding and what they're not understanding. And then I can clarify for them more if they need extra help, or I can move forward because I can see everybody understands. So it's really great for interaction and me being able to see whether or not students understand what we're learning in the moment. Also, if your son or daughter is absent, I need them to go to these YouTube playlists by date, watch the whole lecture, and then whenever these questions pop up in the Pear Deck, and they'll actually hear me telling the other students in the class, okay, now you need to answer the Pear Deck, this is worth points. I need them to answer it either on a piece of paper, or they can then put it on a Google Doc, and then email or post it into the Google Classroom under the assignment. But it's really important that they don't miss the lectures. Even if they're absent, this is available 24/7. They can catch up on these at any moment and then turn in the questions. And as you can see, this is just a little example of one of the lessons here. So I'm going to go ahead and push play on this beginning. Make sure that you actually have, here's one of the Zooms with my class. You can see I start the class out with an agenda. They know what they're doing. They have a notebook. They put all the lecture slides into the notebook. They have quizzes that are due. They can retake. They have labs that they're going to post on Flipgrid. All those instructions are there in the videos and also in my Google Classroom. And one more thing I wanted to show you was the lecture slides. So up here, they've got a science notebook. It's all online. I make all these slides, or they may take slides from time to time, and then they put them in here. So this will be something they can click present, and then they can go through and, they can go through and click the tabs and use the right arrow buttons to go through the lesson. So, and then even like if I have a video in the slides, they can click on that.
Matter is made of atoms.
And so all of the notebook stuff is also not only online for their science notebook, but it's interactive as well. So I make all those and then I give them to them. And last is I just wanted to show you the Google Classroom. Besides the front stream, which I was just going over, the YouTube playlist is right here on the front. I also have the classwork, and that's where all the assignments are posted as well. You can see the agenda, then these are the lecture slides that go into that notebook, and quiz links, Flipgrid links for videos, etc., etc. And that's it for today because we're running out of time. So I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Please feel free to contact me at any moment if you need any more help with anything further. And I hope that you have a wonderful evening.